Hello there and welcome again to Caversham Central. A very quick update video to just show you some of the work which I've been doing. A few bits and pieces have been going on, so I wanted to just share those with you. So the first thing really is just really finishing off the signal box at the end of the platform. I've now put in one of these rails along the side to protect people from oncoming trains and what have you. Very fiddly, but I think makes all the difference. And we've got a worker here just off on his break or whatever. So that's the signal area, and I think that pretty much finishes that off quite nicely, and I'm happy with the look of that. Now, at the end of my last update, I showed you the storage area which I'd put together at the end of one of the platforms, and I think I said I was going to be putting in place some allotments, and that's now happened. If I zoom out, you can have a bit of a helicopter view of it, and then I'll show you in a bit more detail. I've put in this sort of track running round to the storage area, and have started to put in this hedging. It's not finished yet. I mean, clearly it needs a bit of work, and I want to build that up so it looks quite overgrown and what have you. The allotments, there we go, you can see. I used some of the laser cut minis for the P frames and some of the other sort of the plants, and also then bought, you can buy from Hatton's things like cauliflowers and cabbages, these sunflowers, and we also put in some other flowers as well. I know some allotments you go to, there's people that just grow cut flowers. Have a look around. As with any allotment, there's normally one plot which is overgrown, and that's no different here, so I've got a guy working away on that. So that's the allotment area. What I'm going to do is just along the side, maybe a little bit further back, I'm going to put this fence, which hopefully you can see. Now, I made this fence myself from matchsticks and then wire mesh, which I bought off of eBay. So it's actually a really cost-effective way of making lots of fencing. And yeah, that's the idea, is that will run all the way round the edge of the track, and then obviously we built up with more weeds and that kind of thing. I mean, this isn't finished yet. There's still, I think, quite a lot to do on the allotments to just make it look more realistic, but I'm pretty happy with the look of it. The other thing I've been working on is producing a scenic break on the layout. Those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you might remember that this part here actually lifts up. It's hinged, as you can see, and the idea is it lifts up to allow me access to the centre. You have to excuse all the mess in here, I do need to tidy up. So I wanted to have a natural scenic break, and I felt this was probably the best way of doing it, just by going into a tunnel. So the tunnel portal I had made specially for me from a guy who has a store on eBay. He does MDF retaining walls, and so I asked him, gave him the dimensions, and he very kindly put this together for me. And I've weathered it up. I actually, as I'm filming this, I realise I also need to weather up the inside there. Weathered it up, painted it first of all with sort of red brick. Then I used Model Mate's brick filler to give the white kind of grouting, and then just used a mixture of weathering powders and liquids and dyes and that kind of thing, and I think it looks pretty good. I'll try and zoom around so you can see this side as well. Oh, there we go. And I've constructed an embankment, if you like, on the sides. get down, you can probably see it a little bit better. There we go. My preferred way of making hills is with some expanding foam, which you can buy from Homebase. It comes in a can, you just spray it in place and it expands and hardens, and the good thing is you can then cut it to the shape that you want. So that's what I like to use, and then I put plaster cloth over the top and then paint it, and you know, put the detail on afterwards. We've got the same on this side as well. If I zoom out, you can maybe see. So that's one side. I'm doing the same job on the other side. I'm not quite as far down the road with it, obviously, but I've put in place the ballast and the tunnel sort of side walls of the portal. I'll get the rest done at some point over the next few days. Need to cut some wood to put along the side so that it holds all the foam in place. But yeah, that's basically all the work that I've been doing. Not a vast amount, but just, you know, little by little. Once I've done this end of the layout, really there's not much more to do other than up the top end there, which is going to be an industrial unit. Oh, and of course the town scene. So in actual fact there's loads to do. That'll keep me busy for quite some time, I hope. Anyway, that's the end of the update. I hope that you like what you're seeing, and please feel free to comment. Thanks for all the subscriptions. I'm over 1,000 subscribers now. I don't know how that happened, but I'm really grateful to everyone who enjoys, you know, these little films and stuff, and thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for your comments. You know, it's really good to get feedback, so thanks for that. I'll carry on doing some work, and I'll upload another video once I've got something which I think you'll enjoy. Okay, thanks very much.